So today, I will continue to talk about the remaining questions from the textbook, the appendix. As that is the end of your textbook 4A and the HKDSC examination practice 2. Okay, so we stopped at question number 14 yesterday, and we will talk about question number 15 to number 19. That is the last question of this practice. Okay, and then if we have time, I will talk about some of the questions of the internal past paper of 2017 to 2018. Okay, and so I'm going to give you the link through the chat room here. So I have already uploaded to the homework platform, and you may download this from the homework platform. Okay. 咁就嗱，今日咧，咁就我會講埋咧，即係嗰個 examination practice 書啊 textbook 後邊嗰度嘅嗰個practice 2啦，剩翻嘅題目咁樣樣。OK， 咁就因為今日有2堂嘅，咁我就唔係好肯定，即係講完之後咧仲有冇時間剩。咁如果有時間剩嘅話咧，咁我就希望可以講到一啲即係其他即係 past paper 嘅題目，或者咧我可能會即係如果你有其他問題嘅話咧，咁就可以即係喺我講完呢幾題之後咧，咁就即係隨便發問咁樣樣 ，OK 得唔得？咁就我就 send 咗一個 link 俾大家，咁就係前年嘅 past paper 嚟嘅，即係再前年嘅應該 ，OK 嘅 multiple choice 嚟嘅。咁我通常都會揀啲 multiple choice 嚟到喺堂上面講咗先嘅。咁因為咧 multiple choice 我哋通常都冇打到個 full solution 俾大家嘅，咁就淨係得個答案咁樣嘅啫。咁就如果即係有需要講嘅機會可能大啲咁樣樣 ，OK？ 好，咁我哋嚟咯喎。And so let's start from question number 15. So this is about the complex numbers, okay, the I numbers, right? Okay, and the question in part A, the question asks you to express 5 minus 3i over 1 plus I in the form of a plus bi, okay? So this is very, very typical, okay? And you just need to multiply the other half, okay? Sorry, the other half, okay? For the denominator, we have in the form of a plus bi. It's 1 plus 1i, right? And then we need to multiply the counterpart, okay? So that is the other half, okay? The couple, a minus bi. In this case, it is 1 minus 1i, okay? But you should also multiply the same thing to the top, okay? And then you need to multiply the top parts together and multiply the bottom parts together, like this. And then you really expand the bracket on the top part. It should be 5 minus 5i minus 3i plus 3i squared. Okay, and then for the bottom part, it is always in the format of a plus b times a minus b. So it will be a squared minus b squared. Okay, and then you will calculate the like terms and change all the I squared to be -1. Okay, so that should be 5 minus 8i and then plus 3 times -1. And it's 1 minus -1, like this. And then you continue to simplify the like terms. 5 minus 3 is 2 minus 8i, and then divided by 2. And then you split the fraction into 2 parts, the real part and the imaginary part. Okay, it should be 1 minus 4i. So in this case, a is equal to 1 and b is equal to -4. Okay, and that is the answer of part A. And then part B, if P plus QI is equal to this, where P and Q are real numbers, find the value of P and Q. 好，咁啊，其實咧，即係講真咧，喺呢一課啊，即係 complex numbers 裏邊呢一課嘅題目咧，講真係冇乜變化嘅 ，OK， 即係冇咩任何好 tricky 嘅地方噶啦，即係齋計嘅啫，簡單嚟講 ，OK， 咁啊呢題都係一樣啦。P plus QI is equal to 5 minus 3i over 1 plus I times q minus I. This is part B. So you need to realize that we have already simplified this fraction in part A. So we are going to use the result in part A to change this fraction to be 1 minus 4i, okay, times q minus I. OK， 好嗱，不過呢度咧，我想大家留意一樣嘢嘅。如果我哋冇做到 part A， 係啦，如果我哋冇做到 part A 啊，咁我哋咧會唔會即係冇做到 part A 嘅時候，見到呢條題目，即係呢條 equation， 我哋會唔會將呢一個份數將佢化成1減 4i 咧？我自己覺得咧就唔會嘅。當然你可以咁樣做，但係我覺得咧，我唔係好中意一個即係除法嘅，即係 complex numbers 當中嘅除法。如果佢係一條 equation 嘅話咧，其實你係咪可以將個1加 i 咧乘翻過去條式嘅左手邊啊 ？OK， 咁即係其實變咗1加 i 乘 p 加 qi 等於5減 3i 乘 q 減 i 咁樣樣，跟住兩邊 expand 咗佢。OK， 咁我覺得咧咁樣係可能會穩陣啲嘅，即係對於一啲成日計錯數嘅同學嚟講啦，我覺得咁樣可能會係穩陣少少添嘅，即係乘法係穩陣過除法。OK， 咁但係無論你係係咪成日計錯數都好，我覺得你可以喺呢度咧多一個方法俾自己，得唔得？嗱，幾時先可以咁樣做咧？就係呢條係一條 equation 嚟嘅。有 left hand side 有 right hand side， 咁嘅時候咧，你就可以將個分母咧乘過去個等式嘅對面啦。OK， 呢個係 method 2。咁 method 1當然係我哋已經係喺 A part 裏面做咗，係已經化簡咗呢個份數嘅，變咗做一個1 minus 4i。咁我哋今次就用呢一個啦，係咪 ？And then p plus qi， and then we really multiply the two brackets, expand the two brackets on the right hand side. So we have q minus I minus 4qi plus 4i squared. And again, you just change the I squared to be -1. Okay, so p plus qi is equal to q minus 4, right? So I just group the real parts together and the imaginary parts together. Can you follow? Okay, the I parts, the coefficient of the I will be -1 minus 4q. Okay, and then the real part should be q minus 4. Can you get this? And then if we have two complex numbers on the left hand side and right hand side, okay, respectively, and then we just compare their real parts together, and we just compare their imaginary parts together. 咁你見唔見到咧？我哋喺如果我哋 compare 個 real part， 即係個冇 I 個 part 嘅話咧，我哋就會冧到個 P 同埋 Q 落嚟嘅。一條式有兩個未知數，就未可以計到嗰兩個未知數住嘅。但係我望一望嘅話咧，如果我淨係 compare 個 imaginary part 嘅話咧，即係 qi 同埋-1 minus 4qi 呢一個嘅話咧，係咪淨係冧到個 q 呢個未知數啊？冧唔到個 p 嘅。咁嘅時候咧，我哋就可以即刻計到個 q 啦。OK， 咁我呢度寫翻一句explanation 啊 ，compare the imaginary parts。咁咧 q is equal to -1 minus 4q。OK， and this is the equation that can lead us to solve the value of q. So we have 5q equals -1, so q is equal to -1 over 5. Okay, so that is the answer of q. And then when we compare the real parts, p is equal to q minus 4. Okay, but we have already found the value of q. Okay, so we can just substitute. So this should be equal to -21 over 5. Okay, so that is the answer. Is it okay? So this is question number 15. And then next one is number 16, next page. Number 16，好啦，又嚟呢啲quadratic function 嘅 graph 啦。So the figure shows the graph of y equals x squared plus bx plus c, expressed in terms of b and c, the axis of symmetry of the graph。好啦，一講到 axis of symmetry 啊，或者 A2 嗰啲 the minimum value of y 啊，或者 vertex 啊呢啲咁嘅嘢嘅時候咧，我哋就要即刻將佢做啲咩咧？嗱，呢啲即係我希望大家係要熟嘅，即係呢啲係你温咗書嘅話咧，就要即刻意識到要做啲乜嘢嘢。OK， 就係要做嗰個 method of completing square 啦，得唔得 ？OK， 即係將佢轉做一個 AHK form。OK，in this case, the A is equal to 1。嗱，我呢度寫呢一個 step 可以唔使寫㗎，你哋啊。咁但係我即係咁樣寫出嚟俾你睇嘅啫。如果佢唔係1嘅話咧，就真係要抽啲嘢出嚟㗎咯噃，係嘛 ？And then we are going to change the middle term x squared plus 2xy. Originally, it is bx. There is no 2 here. Okay, so we multiply the 2 to this term extra. Okay, then we need to do the compensation. So we have a b, then divided by 2 here. Okay, so write it as 2xy, and then plus c. And for next step, I will add the y squared to this term. 2x b over 2 2xy plus y squared. And then we need to take away the same number immediately. Okay, and then plus c. And the first free term inside the square bracket is changed to a x plus y bracket square. And then minus b squared over 4 plus c. And then we just expand the bracket, x plus b over 2, b over 2 square minus b square over 4 plus c. Okay? 好，跟住冇得化簡啦，呢度係嘛？So what is the h value? H value is the negative b over 2. 嗱，呢度慎防有啲同學唔記得咗點樣計個 h value 同埋個 k value。個 h value 就係將嗰個二次方括號裏邊嘅嘢 put 佢等於0，然之後計翻 x 出嚟，即係咧 x 加 b over 2等於0。咁 x 係咪等於 negative b over 2啊？咁呢個 negative b over 2咧就係我哋所講嘅 h value 啦。Okay, and then the k value will be everything behind the square. That is this one. Okay, so the k value should be negative b square over 4 plus c. OK， 得唔得？好，跟住咁，但係咧佢求嘅咩啊？今次嗱，我哋有咗呢兩個最基礎嘅元素嘅話咧，其實佢問咩咧，我哋都可以答到出嚟噶啦。Part 1，we need to find the axis of symmetry. Okay, so axis of symmetry is a vertical straight line. Vertical straight line. If the question asks us to find the axis of symmetry, we need to write down the equation of the vertical straight line. The equation of a vertical straight line is always in the format of x equals number. Okay, and in this case, it is x equals h number. So in this question, it will be x equals negative b over 2. Okay, so this is the answer of A1. 好，我呢度咧就咁樣寫啦，因為咧 上面其實係未使溫住嘅，上面係 A part 嚟啫。我哋一啲 A part 嘅 preparation 咁樣樣。Can you get this? A1 axis of symmetry 係嘛 ？In terms of B and C 嘅係咪？好啦，跟住個 minimum value of Y 就係個 K value 咯。Okay, the minimum value of Y is just the K value, and we have already found the K value. Okay, so that should be negative B squared over 4 plus C. That is also in terms of B and C. Can you get this? Okay, so this is part A. And then part B. If the vertex of the graph is 1, -4, find the values of B and C. Okay, so it is given that vertex, the coordinates of the vertex is 1 and -4. So, in fact, we have already found the vertex ourselves, right? Our vertex should be the H and K value. So that should be equal to negative B over 2 and negative B squared over 4 plus C. But it is also given that the coordinates of vertex are 1 and -4. So we just put them together. Our x coordinates, negative B over 2, should be equal to the given x coordinate, that is 1. Okay, from this equation, we can already find the value of B, that is -2. Okay, and then when we compare the y coordinates of the vertex, our y coordinate is negative B squared over 4 plus C, but it is given to be equal to -4, right? Okay, so, and also we have already found the value of B. So it is -2 squared over 4 plus C equals -4. Okay, and that is -1 plus C equals -4. So C is equal to -3. That is how we can find the values of B and C. Can you get this? Okay, 都幾簡單喎。好，得唔得？有冇圖跟唔到呢度？好嗱，跟住試下睇一啲長啲嘅題目啦。Number 17. Number 17. Number 17咧，諗下先，做唔做到咧？你哋？好嗱 ，Number 17咧，我做埋俾你哋睇下。其實咧係喺 Chapter 6嘅後邊嗰個 section， 即係我哋未教嗰個 section 嚟嘅。咁但係咧，即係淨係 Part A 嘅啫，其實。咁但係咧，以我哋教咗嘅第一個 part， 即係嗰個 division algorithm 嚟講嘅話咧，其實我哋都可以做到嘅噃。OK， 咁我哋試下睇下得唔得啊 ？Part A。Find the value of m such that x minus 4 is a factor of fx。好，呢度咧 x 減4係一個 factor of fx 嘅話咧，即係話 fx 係可以寫成 x minus 4 times something。OK， can you get this？ 係嘛？係咁嘅意思啊嘛，係嘛？係一個 factor 嚟嘅，即係可以 factorize 到 x 減4出嚟，呢個得唔得？好啦，但係呢個 something 咧，我哋陣間就會話你俾你聽點樣做噶啦。OK， 如果你根據我喺Chapter 6裏邊講嘅關於 degree 嘅嘢嘅話咧，或者咁講啊，咁講，當個 when fx is divided by x minus 4, there should be no remainder. Can you see this? Fx can be completely divided by x minus 4. with no remainder. Okay, so that is the meaning of x minus 4 being a factor of f(x)。x 減4係 f(x) 嘅一個 factor 嘅意思，就係當 f(x) 除以 x 減4嘅時候咧，佢係除得盡嘅。除得盡嘅意思，即係 remainder 等於0。OK， 冇 remainder 嘅係咪？得唔得？好啦，咁如果咁嘅話咧，我哋可以咁樣睇喎，即係我哋用翻個 dividend is equal to divisor times quotient plus remainder 呢樣嘢。f(x) is 2x cubed plus mx squared plus 22x minus 4 can be equal to x minus 4 times something。好啦，我想問一問，你記唔記得呢一個咧 quotient，the degree of quotient 係點樣計出嚟㗎？就係個 degree of dividend minus degree of divisor。OK，degree of dividend 即係呢嚿嘢啦，被除數嘅 degree is 3，and then degree of divisor is 1，which means that the degree of the quotient should be equal to 2. Okay, so this part should be degree 2. Do you understand? Degree 2. Because f(x) is degree 3, and then x minus 1 is degree 1. So the quotient should be degree 2. But what is a degree 2? If we want to let the quotient out, then we need to let it be ax squared plus bx plus c, right? Degree 2 means that the highest power of x is equal to 2. 呢度咁樣到。好啦，嗱，呢度咧，如果我哋之前咧咪學咗好多要拆晒啲括號啊咁樣嘅，呢度咧教多大家個方法係快好多嘅。點解？如果心水清嘅同學咧，有冇留意到我之前即係一直都係用緊 identity 呢個符號㗎 ？OK，identity 呢個符號有啲咩咁特別咧？即係點解呢一度唔係就咁等於係要用 identity 咧？如果你記得咧，我哋喺 Form 2學 identity 嘅時候咧，我哋除咗可以拆散晒啲括號，去到逐個 term 去到 comparing coefficient 之外，我哋仲有一個方法咧，好特別嘅方法咧，係可以做嘅。有冇同學係記得可以點樣做嘅 identity 呢一度？我哋可以 put 一個數入去 left hand side 同埋 right hand side。OK，put 任何數都得嘅 ，put 任何數都得嘅，得唔得？因為佢係 identity。OK，所以任何數咧，即係 x 嘅任何數咧，都係 satisfies 個 identity 嘅。OK，好啦，點解我要 put 4啊？點解我要 put x 等於4，唔 put x 等於3啊，唔 put x 等於0啊咁樣嘅咧？因為咧，如果我 put x 等於4嘅時候咧，呢一嚿嘢係咪會變咗0啊？呢一嚿嘢變咗0嘅話咧，剩翻成個右手邊係咪變咗0啊 ？OK， 咁我哋就唔需要理會嗰啲 A、B、C 究竟係咩嚟㗎啦。OK， 根本就唔需要揾出嚟嘅 A、B、C。OK， 我而家淨係想揾咩㗎？題目叫我哋揾個題目喺邊啊？係啦，個 M 啫嘛，係嘛？咁嘅時候咧，我哋 put x to be 4。It becomes 2 times 4 to the power 3 plus m times 4 square plus 22 times 4 minus 8。好啦，當你 put 咗數入去嘅時候咧，呢個就變成等式㗎啦。It's 4 minus 4 times a times 4 square plus b times 4 plus c. Okay? And then we just need to calculate the left hand side. Okay, so that should be like this. And the right-hand side, because of the 4 minus 4, the whole right-hand side becomes 0. And this is an equation that can help us to find the value of m. Can you see this? Okay, so we have 208 plus 16m equals 0, and then m should be equal to negative 13. Am I correct? 得唔得？嗱，呢度咧我就係想講，其實我哋成個 Chapter 6咧學咗第一 part 咧，已經可以做到晒第二 part、第三 part、第四 part 㗎啦。OK， 之前我 skip 咗一條咧，其實都可以咁樣做嘅，只不過嗰日咧未夠時間去到好詳細咁講。但係呢題咧就係咁嘅意思啦。呢一 part 咧 17A 咧其實就係 Chapter 6嘅Part C 嚟嘅 ，OK 6C 嚟嘅。咁我哋係未學嘅其實，咁但係我哋其實學咗 6A 呢一 part 嘅話咧，都已經足夠咧係去到做到呢一 part 嘅啦。OK， 好，跟住睇埋咯喎，先。The figure shows the graph of y equals 4x squared minus 26x plus 44. A is a variable point on the graph in the first quadrant. B is the foot of the perpendicular from A to the x-axis. Let B0 be the coordinates of B. Express the area of triangle OAB in terms of B. Okay, the area of a triangle is calculated by half times base times height. OK， 好啦，今次我哋邊個做底，邊個做高咧？咁啊，最直接嘅就係 OB as the base, and then AB as the height, right? Okay, so let's see. Yes, because B is equal to, point B, the coordinates of point B is B0. So OB, the length of OB, let me write this, the base is equal to OB, right? The base is OB. And I'm going to write down the height of the triangle is equal to AB. Okay, but I'm going to calculate the length of the base first. Okay, but B is, point B is B0 and O is 0, 0. So we just need to use this B minus 0. Okay, so that is B. So that is the length of the base. But how about the height, AB? AB is a vertical straight line. So we need to find the y coordinates of point A. Okay, but what is the x coordinates of point A? Because AB are vertical, so their x coordinates should be equal to each other. Okay, so the x coordinate of B is small letter b, which means that the x coordinate of A is also small letter b. 但係點樣計埋個 y 坐標出嚟咧？我哋代翻 A 點嘅 x 坐標入去呢條式嗰度，因為咧 A 點咧係喺呢條 curve 上面噶嘛。我哋塞個 x 嘅數值入去，就係計到佢嘅 y 係幾多啦。不過而家咧呢個 A 點嘅 x 坐標係細階 b 嚟嘅，咁我哋咪塞入去咯。即係咁，我哋要 put x equals b into the equation. Okay, so when x is equal to b, y is equal to 4b squared minus 26b plus 44. 就係咁啦。So the coordinates of A should be b and then 4b squared minus 26b plus 44. This is the coordinates of point A. And then when we want to find the height, that is AB, then we just find the difference between their y coordinates. Okay? Y coordinates of B is 0, and y coordinates of A is this expression. So it should be 4b squared minus 26b plus 44 and then minus 0. That should be just 4b squared minus 26b plus 44. Okay? And now we have the base, we have the height, then we can answer the question. The area of triangle OAB should be equal to half times base times height. Okay? And then notice that all the numbers inside this bracket are even numbers. So we can take out the common factor 2 from this bracket and cancel the 2 with this fraction. So what is remaining is just b times 2b squared minus 13b plus 22. Okay? Or when we expand the bracket, further expand the bracket, 2b cubed minus 13b squared plus 22b. Okay? So this is the area of triangle OAB. Can you get this? And then part B. How many possible positions of A are there such that the area of triangle OAB is 8? Triangle OAB is 8. 好啦 ，area of triangle OAB 就係 2b 3次減 13b 2次加 22b。而家我想要個 area of triangle OAB 係等於8嘅。Okay, so I need to put the area 2b cubed minus 3b squared plus 22b to be equal to 8, and then solve for b. Do you understand? Okay, this is the left hand side is the area. Right hand side is what we want. I want the area to be equal to 8. So I put the expression of the area to be equal to 8 to solve for b. 好啦，嗱呢度咧可能就會對你嚟講咧比較難啲啦，因為呢個咧其實真係未教嘅。OK， 但係我好快咁樣做埋啊。其實咧我要用翻 A part 嘅 result。OK， can you see that the left hand side now when I move the A to the left hand side, then the left hand side will be exactly the same as the function of fx. Okay, we have already found m to be negative 13, right? Okay, so that is exactly equal to this. 跟住佢咪話咧 x 減4係一個 factor 嚟㗎。Okay, so we can actually factorize b minus 4. Okay， 好啦，跟住咧呢一個係點樣做出嚟嘅咧？咁就要用 long division。long division， 或者我之後咧 chapter 6之後咧，我會教大家一個快少少方法。OK， 咁就我喺呢度唔教住啦。但係咧，如果你記得 long division 嘅話咧，咁就亦都可以好快做到嘅。咁樣樣 ，OK， 其實一眼就睇到噶啦，即係做熟咗之後，得唔得？跟住咧，你會發現兩個括號乘埋等於0。咁呢個即係話咧 ，the first bracket should be equal to 0, or the second bracket can be equal to 0. Okay, because either one of them should be equal to 0 to make the product to be equal to 0. Okay, can you get the idea? And then from the first part, we can say that b is equal to 4, right? And then for the second part, it is a simple quadratic equation. Then you may use the cross method, or you can use the calculator program 1 to help you. Okay, so I am going to use the cross method. And then I factorize the left hand side to be 2 bracket. Then I further split them into 2 parts. Okay, and then I have another 2 answers. Can you get this? So the question asks you how many possible positions of A. 咁而家呢度咧 ，B 係咪有？sorry，B 係咪有3個嘢啊？有3個唔同嘅數字嚟嘅，係咪？好啦，咁咧。抄嚟呢度先啊！咁但係小心啲喎，呢度咧3個唔同嘅 B 會唔會做到3個唔同嘅 A 嘅咧？嗱，睇下 A 嘅坐標係點樣啦。A 嘅坐標咧就係呢度嚟嘅，B and then 4b squared minus 26b plus 44。哦，咁肯定係3個啦，係嘛？因為咧佢起碼個 B 係唔同嘅數字嘅時候咧，個 個 A 嘅 X 坐標咧都係唔同嘅，係嘛？縱使可能計出嚟個 Y 坐標係同高嘅都唔定，但係起碼佢哋嘅 X 坐標係唔同嘅話咧，即係話佢哋得出嚟嗰3點嘅 A 點嘅可能性咧都係唔同嘅。OK， 咁所以咧你就會話啦 ，therefore there are 3 possible positions of A. Okay, and that is the answer for question number 17. 得唔得？好，呢題就即係有少少係今次嘅 exam 裏邊嘅歐思嘅部分嚟嘅。咁但係咧我想 emphasize 嘅咧就係 B1 呢啲咁嘅嘢。OK， 因為而家係好興出呢一種咁嘅題目嘅，好興出，即係咧喺一個 graph 嗰度俾啲 equation 你，但係佢要你喺某一啲嘅condition、某一啲嘅 requirement 底下，要計一啲譬如三角形面積啊，甚至乎有陣時四邊形面積啊、梯形面積啊都唔奇。你其實就係要揾一啲相關嘅點嘅坐標先，然之後咧就揾嗰啲一啲嘅邊長，跟住就套落去，譬如梯形就梯形面積啦，三角形就三角形面積啦咁樣樣。有陣時咧，佢要你揾，我記得試過出過一次咧，就係5邊形嘅面積，咁你就要分開做2節咁樣去計，都唔定嘅。OK， 得唔得 ？OK， next one， number 18。Number 18. So in the figure, the graph of y equals negative x squared plus bx plus c intersects the x-axis at P and Q. OK， 有一個 graph， 左邊個 graph 啦嘅 x-intercepts 就係 alpha and beta. And then the point M with coordinates 1, 0 is the midpoint of PQ. Find the value of alpha plus beta. OK， alpha plus beta。And hence find the value of B。好啦，呢度咧睇先嗱，我哋 part A， 我哋知道咧 M is the midpoint of PQ, right? As M is the midpoint of PQ, and the x coordinates of M should be equal to the sum of the x coordinates of P and Q and then divided by 2. It's alpha plus beta divided by 2. Can you get this? Okay, so I'm using the midpoint formula here. Okay, and then we can easily find that alpha plus beta is just equal to 2. That is the answer of the first part. Can you get this? 得唔得？呢個咧係因為佢係中間點，我用佢第3點嘅坐標去到列一條式出嚟，頭尾兩點嘅 x 坐標加埋除2，就係中間點嘅 x 坐標。OK， 咁所以咧 alpha plus beta and then divided by 2 is equal to 1. So we can easily find that alpha plus beta is equal to 2. Alright, and hence find the value of B. 好啦，我哋有咗呢個 alpha plus beta 之後咧，呢一個咧其實就係個 sum of roots， 係嘛 ？sum of roots. Okay, so the sum of roots can also be calculated by another formula, that is negative B over A. Okay, in our equation, y equals negative x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, when we put y equals 0, then it becomes 0 equals negative x squared plus bx plus c. And the roots are alpha and beta. So for this equation, our sum of roots can be calculated by negative b over a. That is equal to b. But we have already found that alpha plus beta is equal to 2. Therefore, we can easily say that b is also equal to 2. So that is the answer of part A. Can you get this? Okay, and then part B, the graph of y equals negative x squared plus 8x minus 12 intersects the x-axis at point A and B. Okay, so A and B are the x-intercepts of the new curve. Okay, where AP is equal to BQ is equal to 3. Find the values of alpha and beta. 好啦，咁呢度咧，而家佢講咗俾你聽咧，就係this one AP is equal to 3, and then BQ is also equal to 3. OK， 好啦，咁如果我哋揾嗱，而家佢叫你揾個 alpha 係幾多，同埋 beta 係幾多啦，係咪？如果你揾到 A 點係幾多，即係個坐標係幾多，咁我減翻3咪即係 alpha 咯。Can you see this？ 如果揾到 B 點嘅 x 坐標係幾多，咁我減翻3咪就係 beta 咯。Can you get this? So this is my plan. But can I find the coordinates of A and B? Yes, of course, because for this equation, y equals negative x squared plus 8x minus 12, there is no unknown. We are very ready to find the x-intercepts. That is A and B. Okay, so to find the x-intercept of the new curve, okay, y equals negative x squared plus 8x minus 12. To find the x-intercept, we put y equals 0. 0 is equal to negative x squared plus 8x minus 12. And then this is a simple quadratic equation. And you may use the calculator or just use the calculator. Okay, so x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 6, right? So the coordinates of point A will be, so A will be getting the smaller number, okay, 2, 0. And then the coordinates of point B, B will be getting the larger number, 6, 0. Okay, and then alpha is equal to 2 minus 3, so that should be negative 1. And beta should be equal to 6 minus 3. So that is equal to 3. And that is how we can find the answers of B1. Get it? And then find the value of C. Is C a bin rồi? C is here. C is in the original curve of the original equation, where alpha and beta are the roots. Oh, so if we just consider the product of roots, because we have found the roots already, so when we consider the product of roots, then we can actually find the value of C. Can you see this? So B2, that's very easy. Consider this. The B has been found to be 2, right? And then plus C. So when we put y to be 0, then 0 is equal to negative x squared plus 2x plus c. And the roots are alpha and beta. Okay? And if we consider the product of roots alpha times beta, that is equal to C over A. Okay, but we have already found the values of alpha and beta. So that should be -1 times 3, and that is -C. And then we can find the value of C to be equal to 3 directly. Okay, so that is the answer of part C, the part B2. Is there any problems? Okay, last one. Number 19. In the figure, the x-intercept and y-intercept of a straight line L are 4 and 6 respectively. Okay, and P is a moving point on L. And OAPB is a rectangle where A and B lie on the x-axis and y-axis respectively. Find the equation of L. 好 ，equation of straight line 喎又係。咁你一見到 find the equation of a straight line， 我哋就知道咧要用 point slope form 啦，係嘛 ？Okay, do we have point? Well, yes, we have the two intercepts, right? 我將佢寫翻成為坐標先啊。So this one should be 4, 0. This point. Okay, and then we have 0, 6. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then, so we have point. I am going to choose the point to be 4, 0. And then the slope is calculated by the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That should be equal to -3 over 2. And then equation of L should be y minus y1 equals -3 over 2 times x minus 4. Okay, so just multiply the 2 to the left hand side. We have 2y equals -3 times x minus 4. And expanding all the bracket, it's -3x plus 12. Moving all the terms to the side where x is positive. 3x plus 2y minus 12 equals 0. So that is the equation of L. Can you get this? And then part B, express the area of rectangle OAPB in terms of A. 好啦，嗱呢個咧佢叫你 in terms of A 喎。而家呢個長方形嘅面積就係長乘闊啦，係嘛？咁呢個長度就係 OA 啦，闊度就係 OB 啦，或者調翻轉啦。OK， 咁好明顯個 area 咧就應該係 A 乘 B 嚟嘅啫 ，A times B，right？OK， 但係佢叫你 in terms of A only。It is not allowed to have a B in your answer. So we need to eliminate the unknown B first. 點樣可以整走一個 unknown 咧？即係嗱，你整走嘅意思咧，其實即係 in terms of 另外一個講解嘅啫，係嘛 ？A 同 B 呢兩個數字應該係有一條式係俾佢符合到嘅，係乜嘢嘢咧？我就即刻諗到咧 ，point P is a point lying on the line L, right? Which means that the coordinates of point P should satisfy the equation of the line L. Okay, so we need to put the coordinates of P into the equation of L first. Okay, put A B into L。OK， 嗱呢個係記住嗱，我哋有陣時咧，我哋要驗證佢個點係咪喺條線上面嘅話咧，就要分開 left hand side、right hand side。但係我哋已經知道個點係喺條線上面嘅話咧，就成條式咁樣去寫出嚟嘅。OK，so 3A plus 2 plus 2B minus 12 is equal to 0. Can you get this? And this is a relationship between small letter A and small letter B. But now, I just want to keep the A in our answer. I would like to eliminate the B. So I'm going to make B to be the subject of this equation in terms of A. So that should be like this. 2B is equal to 12 minus 3A. Okay, and then B is 12 minus 3A over 2. Okay, can you get this? And now we can go back to answer the question now. The area of rectangle OAPB should be equal to A times B originally. But B is not allowed to appear in our answer. So I just use this preparation, okay, this preparation to change the B to be 12 minus 3A over 2 in terms of A. So it is A times 12 minus 3A divided by 2. Okay? 咁我通常咧就會咁樣寫啦。Is the A number multiplied to a fraction, then the number should be multiplied to the top part of the fraction. Okay? So that is like this. 12A minus 3A squared over 2. Can you get this? So this is the area of rectangle OAPB in terms of A only. Okay? And then part C. If the area of OAPB is 9 over 2, find two possible coordinates of P. 好啦，今次俾咗啲咩你啊？俾一個資料你，俾個資料你嚟做咩嘅咧？梗係列式揾一個未知數啦。咁呢個資料係關於啲咩㗎？就係關於 area of OAPB。我哋頭先 area of OAPB 咪呢一個咯。咁即係我哋而家呢度咧就要 put 我哋嘅 area，our area。I want it to be equal to 9 over 2. Can you get the idea? Okay, put our area to be equal to the number that I want it to be. And then I can solve for A. Okay, so what value of A should it be such that the area is equal to 9 over 2? Okay, well, it is very nice because both fractions have the same denominator, so we just cancel out the denominator 2 like this. And then I found that all numbers are multiple of 3, so I just divide every term by 3. 4A minus A squared is equal to 3. And then can you feel that it is actually becoming a simple quadratic equation when I move all the terms to the right hand side? Okay, simple quadratic equation. So A is equal to 1 or A is equal to 3. Is that okay? But what is B? When A is equal to 1, B is calculated by 12 minus 3A over 2. Okay? And that is equal to 9 over 2. But we have the second possibility. When A is equal to 3, B is calculated by 12 minus 3 times 3 over 2. So that should be equal to 3 over 2. Okay? So, well, the question asks us to find two possible coordinates of point P, right? And that is already. Therefore, P is equal to A is 1, and then 9 over 2, or P is equal to 3 and 3 over 2. Can you get this? These are the two possible coordinates of P. Wait, what's that? Okay. Part D. Find the maximum area of OAPB and the corresponding coordinates of P。喂，嗱呢一度咧，我想講一樣嘢嘅啫，就係、你哋有陣時咧小心啲嗰啲好多 part 嗰啲題目，佢俾咗你嘅資料，佢喺某一 part 俾咗你嘅資料，究竟喺下一 part 用唔用得翻嘅咧？譬如呢度咧 C part 佢咪話 if the area of OAPB is 9/2， 長方形面積9/2，但係 D part 你見唔見到佢叫你 find the maximum area of 嗰個長方形 ？OK， 嗱 C part 就係話如果個面積係9/2嘅話，又點咧咁樣。咁但係呢個咧係喺 C part 講嘅，如果咧就留翻喺 C part 做啦。喺其他 part 之後有 D part 又好 E part 又好 F part 都好咧，都唔再有呢個如果噶咯噃，得唔得？喺 C part 講嘅如果就喺 C part 裏邊做用嘅，得唔得 ？OK， 如果我哋有 C1 同埋 C2 嘅話咧，咁就 C1 同埋 C2 都用到呢一個如果，但係離開咗 C part 之後就冇咗呢個如果噶啦。OK， 冇咗話 area 等於9/2噶啦。get 唔 get 到呢一個層次嘅邏輯啊 ？OK， 小心啲喎，因為咧有陣時我哋真係唔為意嘅時候咧，我哋就會用咗一啲之前嗰啲 part 嘅如果 ，OK， 跟住落去下一 part 嘅話咧，咁就錯晒㗎啦。好啦，咁而家應該點做咧 ？Find the maximum area of OAPB。Keyword 係咩啊 ？Keyword 咪就係 maximum 咯。OK。我哋一見到 maximum 呢個字，我哋就知道咧，我哋要轉做嗰個 AHK form 啦 ，maximum value 係嘛 ？OK， 即係用個 method of completing square to change the area of OAPB to be the AHK form。咁即係話咧，我哋個 area of OAPB 其實係咩嚟㗎？其實係 12A minus 3A square divided by 2, right？ 呢一度咧，我哋仲未知道個 A 係咩，仲係一條公式嚟嘅啫，係嘛 ？OAPB 呢個長方形嘅面積咧，就係靠呢條公式咧去計出嚟㗎啦。你代唔同嘅 A 落去嘅話咧，就會有唔同嘅面積咁樣樣。OK， 得唔得？咁而家就問你啦，唔同嘅 A 有唔同嘅面積啦，咁多種唔同嘅面積當中最大嘅邊一種咧？ OK， 而家就問你呢樣嘢啦。咁我點計啊？頭先講咗啦，我哋就係要用個 method of completing square 係咪？好 ，method of completing square 咧，我哋先將佢變翻做 ABC form 先，即係咧將佢嗱我慢慢嚟啊 ，12A over 2 minus 3A square over 2。OK，and then it should be negative 3 over 2A square，and then plus 6A。好，跟住我哋需要咧抽個 negative 3 over 2出嚟，係嘛 ？A square 咁呢度咧，佢本身6個數字係6A 嚟嘅啫，咁就變翻做幾多應該？要除翻個2/3，咁即係其實咧minus 4A， 得唔得？咁你自己試一試乘翻，將個 4A 乘翻個2/3，睇下係咪會出翻個6出嚟喎，6A 出嚟喎。OK， 即係翻得翻轉頭嘅，咁我哋先至轉得啱嘅。OK，so this is the A that we have taken out, and then we are going to change the middle term to be 2xy. This x square minus 2xy is 2. Okay, and then plus y square minus y square. Okay, and then first three term will be changed to a perfect square. That is x minus y bracket square, and then minus 4. And then we just multiply the external number back to the square bracket. It becomes negative 3 over 2 times a minus 2 bracket square. Double negative becomes plus 6. Can you get this? Okay, and then now this is already done. I mean the method of completing square. It is already in the AHK form, and our H value is equal to 2, and our K value is equal to 6. You see this? 好啦，我哋做完自己嘅 preparation 就可以答題啦。題目係求啲咩㗎？係 find the maximum area， 即係 maximum value， 即係個 K value 啦。Okay, so the maximum area is 6。跟住 corresponding coordinates of P， 咁個 P 究竟要係邊一點嘅坐標先可以出到呢一個面積係最大嘅長方形出嚟咧？個 P 點嘅坐標就係靠個世界 A、世界 B 揾出嚟嘅。我哋而家呢度咧個世界 A 就應該要等於2，係咪個 H value 係嘛 ？corresponding value of X 就係應該係 H value。Okay, so the corresponding value of A 先啦 is equal to 2. Okay, the A is equal to 2, but when A is equal to 2, we can calculate the corresponding value of B. B is calculated by 12 minus 3A divided by 2. Okay, and that should be equal to 3. So, to answer the question, the corresponding coordinates of P. Therefore, the corresponding coordinates of P will be 2 and 3. Okay, so that is the final answer. Can you get this? Okay, do you have any problems for this exercise? 好似後邊係咪冇㗎啦？睇先。
老師，
係。
我想問可唔可以上翻去第18題啊？
好啊。
我想影一
呢度得唔得？
係。得啦，唔該。
OK。好嗱，咁呢個 exercise 就冇晒啦，就講完啦。有冇啲咩問題，或者有冇啲係睇唔到嘅，想抄翻？睇先，而家幾點啊？我哋而家3:1，我哋搭3落堂，即係翻10分鐘。咁咧，嗱，我諗我呢10分鐘咧就唔講新嘅嘢啦。咁你哋如果做到有啲咩題目想我，譬如講多次啊，或者有其他題目問嘅話咧，咁而家就問啦，咁樣樣 ，OK？
老Sir，
係。
我想我 WhatsApp 你可唔可以幫我睇下我做錯咗邊度啊？
好啊，你 WhatsApp 我啊。
MC 係27題，等我陣啊。
邊課㗎
？past paper。
哦，即係啱啱新嗰個係嘛？
哦。
OK，先啊。
我想問我哋可以喺邊度睇翻啲答案？
係咪 past paper 啊？你講緊？
係啊。
past paper 嗰度咧就係喺 E-class。識唔識去揾啊？你哋睇下先啊！我 show 一次俾你睇好唔好啊？我要再先。嗱 E-class 啦，你 log in 咗之後咧，不過咧好似手機係睇唔到嘅，一定要用電腦嘅，要用電腦版本啊。因為咧你要入去呢一度咧，啲所謂嘅 E-class room，OK， 有好多嘅 past paper 嘅。咁咧你去呢一個 past paper 呢一度，跟住就開咗一個新嘅版面啦。然之後咧你去撳個 resources， 跟住 public files， 然之後咧，我哋擺咗3年嘅 past paper 喺度嘅。咁譬如頭先咧，我哋係2017至2018啦，跟住你哋係 Form 4啦，然之後係 mid-year exam 啦。咁咧就會有晒咁多科嘅嗰一年嗰一次 exam 嘅 past paper 啦，同埋 solution 嘅。 OK，頭先咧我就係喺呢度係啦 ，form mid-year exam 啦，跟住嘅 multiple choice 啦，咁個 answer 就係呢度嚟嘅，咁樣樣。OK。好，李善星係頭先係27條嚟嘅，先啊。嗱，如果你哋想問嘅，咁就而家可以問啦。如果唔係嘅話咧，你就可以做下個MC 嘅 past paper 咁樣。李善星中間嗰個應該係20x 嚟嘅。
嗯？
中間嗰個 term 應該係20x，你寫咗10x。2ab 20x 2乘。
哦，5加10喎。
係啦。
好啊，thank you。
OK。
老師，我係想問關於書入邊嘅 GCSE 嘅題目。
係第幾頁㗎 ？sorry。
係 等陣啊。Chapter 2 page 57。
好。Chapter 2 page 57。
第71同72。
好。71同72係嘛？
係啊，我呢一條72，我可以睇下71先。其實咧，我好幾次都唔識點樣 tangent 個角度之後點樣係 slope 咯，即係我唔知個角度究竟係咪真係嗰一條線嘅 slope。
OK， 明白。嗱，個 slope， 好，我呢度講講先啊。呢個咧，嗱呢樣嘢咧 ，Form 3學嘅。咁咧，我打出嚟啊 ，slope 係等於 tangent theta 係咪？但係個 theta 係邊隻先係 theta 咧 ？theta 咧就叫做 is the angle of inclination。OK， 中文叫傾角、傾斜角。咁永遠都係咩咧？好似呢度咁樣。如果係睇 L1 啊，永遠咧都係由條線嘅上邊射落去 X 軸呢個位，然之後向右行，永遠都向右行，畫到出嚟嗰隻角就係個 angle of inclination， 即係要嚟計 slope 嗰隻 theta 啦。講多次啊，有條線喺上邊射落去地下，畫咗第一筆啦，係嘛？然之後永遠都係轉右。咁呢個咧畫到出嚟，譬如呢個30度咧，係咪就已經係嗰個嘅 angle of inclination？OK， 咁如果 L2 嘅話咧，我舉埋個例咯，好嘛？等陣啊，如果 L2 嘅話咧，你認唔認到邊條 ？sorry， 邊隻角先至係個 angle of inclination 啊？如果 L2 嘅話，先啦啊，咦，咁輕嘅。
我可唔可以喺嗰個共享嗰度畫出嚟？
係，好啊，嚟啊！
係呢一個咯。
係啦，冇錯啦，
係咪？
冇錯，就係咁啦。記唔記到啊？咁如果佢要你計個 slope 嘅話咧 ，slope of L2 嘅話咧，你就直頭即係如果佢俾咗呢個角你嘅話咧，你就直頭 tangent theta 就係佢嚟㗎啦，就係個 slope 嚟㗎啦，得唔得？
得，明白。
好，仲使唔使計71？
唔使啦，唔該。想睇埋72。
好啊，72。
因為72成個 step 做晒，因為都唔係好識做。
好啊。哦嗱，呢條咧都係麻煩嘅，我記得。 In the figure, two straight lines intersect at a point on the negative y-axis. Which of the following must be true？ 嗱，我哋唔好理佢做得快唔快先啊！我哋學咗點樣做先啊！呢度 ，OK。嗱，簡單嚟講咧，如果呢啲直線嘅話咧，你睇幾樣嘢嘅啫，就係個 x-intercept、y-intercept 究竟大過0定細過0 ？OK？ ax plus by plus c is equal to 0。咁如果你熟嘅話咧，咁應該即刻可以睇到咧嗰個嘅 x-intercept 係等於負 c over a， 跟住 y-intercept 就係負 c over b。OK， 跟住你可以計埋 slope 就係負 a over b。OK， 寫出嚟先，咪先。我哋喺個圖嗰度咧睇埋啦，個 x-intercept 呢條線啊 ，x-intercept 係咪喺 negative 嗰邊㗎 ？OK， 咁呢度咧我知道係咁樣咯喎 ，y-intercept 咧都係喺 negative 嗰邊嘅喎，即係呢一個都係咁樣啦。slope 你哋 form 3嘅時候熟唔熟啊？如果係咁樣斜落去嘅話咧，個 slope 就係 negative 嘅。另外 KLM 嗰條咧個 slope 就係 positive 嘅。OK， 所以而家呢個咧都係 negative 嘅。呢度得唔得？咁樣寫先啦。
我唔知點樣做任何嘢去證明1同1同2嘅啱唔啱？
好啦，我知，好啦嗱，咁即係你3同4係 OK 嘅係嘛？
係啊。
好 good， 好啦，嗱1同2咧，睇住咯，我哋係用翻呢一個，用翻 x-intercept negative c over a 細過0係咪？跟住咧，咁即係 c over a 咧 ，c over a 咧係大過0啦。c over a 大過0嘅話咧，係咪即係嗱呢度要諗嘅喎 C and A have the same sign。佢哋 either 係 both positive 或者係 both negative， 先至會出到呢一個分數嘅 result 係大過0嘅。get 唔 get 到我講咩呢度
get 到，所以一係啱。
冇錯啦，
明白。
就係咁啦。咁2咧應該都係同樣嘅諗法，係咪？
係。
係啦。咁3同埋4咧就應該係 consider 嗰啲嘅 intercept 啦。OK， 咁你做到啊3、4。好，仲使咩講？
唔使啦，唔該晒。
好 OK， 好嗱，咁啊我哋今日咧就去到呢度先。咁就如果你仲有題目想問嘅，咁我可以 stay behind 嘅今日 OK。咁啊如果冇其他問題嘅話咧，咁你可以落堂啦。咁啊下個禮拜加油啦 ！Good luck，goodbye。
老實，我哋之前咧咪做咗一份 test 嘅。
係。
之後你喺 section B 嗰度，你俾我哋4條入邊揀2條嚟做嗰一份。
係。
我哋會唔會翻答案？因為其實最尾嘅 session 咧，我以為自己會做得晒啦，其實我就係做咗2條咯。跟住我就覺得啲題目好難，但係而家想睇翻。
咦？我咪俾咗個答案你哋嘅，係咪啊？
係喺邊度睇翻個答案？
睇先啊！嗱，應該咧，我都係俾咗喺呢度嘅。我抄翻出嚟俾你好嘛？我而家再 send 多次俾你啊！
好 啊，唔該老 Sir。可以 send 落個 Zoom chat 度都可以。
係啊，好啊，好啊。係啦，呢個。得唔得？見唔見到？試下睇下開唔開到先啊！
見到啦，唔該老 Sir。
係 OK。好啊，咁你嗱，如果你有啲咩就再問我啊，好嘛
好啊，好啊。
？OK，好，咁啊，
好啊，拜拜。
拜拜拜拜。